You never know how much one small action or one small word can change the trajectory of a person's life. For me, this person has the same name as a character from Family Guy, and the interaction has to do with the roof of the restaurant that I work at. So you might be thinking, Lily, how could a roof and a character that from Family Guy have possibly reshaped your life? Well, it all started in February of 2025. I saw my manager climbing down a ladder that led to the roof. And I was filled with so much excitement. I didn't know we had a roof. I had previously blocked out the ladder due to disinterest, and all of a sudden I'm seeing my manager climb down, and I asked him, hey, do you think I could climb up that ladder? At some point, I really love to go on the roof. And he's like, no, Lily, you can't go on the roof. And I don't know why, but somehow this fueled an interest. I had to go on the roof. It became my newfound goal in life. And so we talked about it a lot, and finally he got so frustrated by my persistent asking. He was like, all right, I'll tell you what. If you can write me a 5-page essay on why it's convenient for us as a company to let you on the roof, I'll let you up there, or I'll think about it. And obviously he thought, what 16-year-old, 15-year-old is ever going to write a 5-page essay? Actually, I wrote a 7-page essay, full MLA format, cited my sources, and quoted the founder of our restaurant and the training videos. And then I got to thinking, if I can't even finish an essay for my class, why did I finish this essay for this manager to go on a roof? Well, it all had to do about the way that I thought of myself. At the time of writing the essay, I was struggling a lot with self-esteem and my inward self-confidence. I didn't feel confident in myself at my job. I didn't feel confident whatsoever. I would go to work and I just feel like I wasn't good enough. Then one day my manager pulled me in the office and he was like, hey, we were just wondering why you didn't apply for the latest promotion. Like, we thought you were gonna apply and we were just a little shocked not to see your name. That's when I admitted I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think I'd get the promotion. I was thinking about putting in my 2 weeks because why should I stay at a job that I'm not good enough for? And he kind of thought for a minute and was like, hey, well, you're good enough. We'll reopen the portal so then you can apply and we'll talk to you next week. The following weeks, I would be doing stuff, and anytime I looked a little sad, he'd go, hey, Lily, just remember you're good enough. These 3 words, you're good enough, changed the trajectory of my whole life. I was able to get that self-confidence I need because he didn't say you're perfect. He didn't say, oh, you're doing a good job. He said you're good enough. That means I was good enough for somebody, good enough for the company. This meant the world to me. Now, around this time, I started gaining confidence. I started not just liking my work, I started loving my work. I started picking up more hours, being confident, and I started training other people. And then I realized some of the flaws that I had noticed before seemed a little out of my control. And then ADHD came to the table. I talked to him, I was like, hey, I really think I have ADHD and I really could benefit from learning some strategies. He not only filled out a Vanderbilt so I could get tested, but he also helped me figure out some strategies at work to manage my ADHD in a professional way. Now, this was huge for me because it didn't just help me now, it'll help me in the future and for years to come. And this diagnosis has meant the world to me recently. It means that I understand my life a little more, and I couldn't have done it without my manager, who shares the name of a Family Guy character, and without the roof of our dear restaurant. So, to my manager, who will never see this, thank you for all that you've done. HBBH.